This hurts. But do you like? So today is Sunday, 12:29 a.m. And I'm watching The Visit. Comment below if you watched the movie The Visit. If you haven't, I won't give it away. But if you have, comment below. So, one of the girls in the class has sent a message on Schoology, and she wants to do a weight loss challenge where you weigh in, get $5, whoever loses the most weight, I think by most fat loss, I can't remember what it was, but wins. So I joined, and also I'm planning on doing the breast cancer walk in Rochester. That's like October 20th, the same day as the sorority luncheon, which I pray I'll get the ticket. So we'll see. But I'm about to watch the rest of this movie, go to sleep, and probably look at the football game later with my husband, of course, and my boys, my dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my niece, and studying. But this is just a late night talk, that's all. So I'm about to look up some things to help me with this weight loss contest. And hopefully I win that too. Listen, I'm trying to make 2019 and 2020 my year. Even though right now I'm going through some storms. But I try not to talk about it. I just keep on smiling and praying that things will eventually come into order. So I'll talk to you guys probably later on during the evening time, or start off with my Monday routine, of course. Good night. So just got done taking a test. Wasn't bad. Fundamentals. It was on health assessment. Wasn't bad though. Today's Monday, by the way. First day of the week. Well, week 8 we are on. Where's the week 7? No, week 8. Week 8. Coming to the car because I'm pretty sure I forgot my lip gloss. I can't live without my lip gloss. But everybody's still taking their tests. Some of us. And we don't go back until like 9:45. But I'm not getting nothing to eat because I'm trying to lose weight. Oh yes, let me talk about that. So guys and gals, I'm about to say too. Yo, I went from 158, now I'm 172. So you know why I'm not going to be partaking in eating bad anymore. And also with them saying I'm pre-diabetic, just heads up that I just need to start eating better. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to limit what I eat now and just be careful with my intakes as well. I'm not happy about that because I weighed myself yesterday so I can join this contest. No joke. So I'm about to go back inside and just chill, and then wait until class starts today. We got Miss Dangler today, and we're going to do safety and mobility part 2. And then we have her test next week. And then I got to do her safety and mobility homework assignment. I'll do it while I'm in class. that's what I'm going to do. Because half the time I don't listen. Like I said, I'm not an auditorial student. I'm more of a visual and hands-on. So I will talk to you guys later.
You did that's wrong. Ditto. What's that? That's like a butt. It's a bad sore. Won't care. That's my thing.
Oh shit.
Queen of silly.
Like a baby.
So I'll be doing what?
How your what? How you be doing your what?
Patience.
Giving them no massage.
Dude, R. Kelly
Hey,
and
it
people.
relaxes the muscles.
Yeah.
I know you don't rubbing the
Not rubbing the butt.
You got massage everything.
Yo,
I almost peed on myself. That
I'm
shit
pretty
was
sure it
so
said
funny.
back rub, not ass rub.
Yo, I was crying. She was like, oh hell no.
You see me trying to look for it.
But the one I put on, it was so tight around here. It wasn't loose like these ones.
And then gloves?
Small?
No, then
Mask.
Oh, mask? So you know we're fucked up already.
So gloves last, and then first take the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphin and Dawn. I hate that
Goggles?
shit.
Yes.
That's the only reason I'm gonna get the flu shot. I don't gotta wear the mask.
Me too. That's the only reason I get it too.
I get it for everybody else.
I can't stand that
I
mask.
can't breathe.
Can't breathe in
I
that.
get it for these kids and shit. I don't get it for myself.
Wait, why you got your goggles on already?
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
We just had this protection.
That's how she do me in class. All right, now when I take off, first of all, this is annoying.
Well, Casey. Or you didn't tie it.
Where's your dolphin?
I did.
Oh,
it
she
came
did
loose.
it open.
You got dolphin in here?
It came
Yes,
loose.
at the bottom.
Dolphin
The
and
gloves
Dawn.
on the whole thing.
Oh shit.
I'm trying not to tighten in a knot. And it still can't work. All right, so I take off my gloves first.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No pinch.
Oh my God!
Pinch in the middle.
Oh, don't.
No,
Oh, man.
That's face.
Extra. Ooh.
Oh, your hands is touching this. Your hands can't touch that.
No, I'm not touching
I
that.
see your thumb touch it.
Bro, now you acting like, oh,
Why
I
your
can't
goggles
help
fall?
I can't help it. The guy goes too.
You just got shit
You know other goggles?
First of all, let me do
It's
this.
all over your face while you're talking.
All right, now I take off
Your goggles.
goggles.
Mm-hmm.
From the air part.
Yep.
Then the
I keep it
gown.
right-
keep your
Then
mask
then the
on.
gown.
Your mask on.
Take your
Cause you don't want to inhale
First.
microorganisms in your nose.
All right, here first.
snap that.
Roll
Like this.
Put your one arm in. No!
Casey, like this. And roll it out. Yeah.
Yeah, roll.
There you go.
And then do the other one. Wait, you
No,
gotta.
no,
You take the other one.
You when you finish.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like that?
Yeah, and do the other
See, we didn't do ours like that. We rolled it
Yeah,
until
we
we
rolled
got
it
to
up.
the other
Yeah.
side. And
Yeah,
just,
That's how you supposed to do it.
Yeah, just roll it up away from your body.
They see what we trying to say.
I like that way better, actually.
Never on the floor. I know. And then this.
Mm-hmm.
Not from the top, because it's going to fling on your.
As long as you got the
This
tie
only on
ones.
one strap.
If you got the tie one.
When did the goggles come out?
there you go. After the cloud.
I failed. I know.
No, you did good.
After
No,
you're done
she
washing
did.
hands, and you're
You
done.
see her doing all that. Then you're gonna say.
Hey guys, so today's Tuesday, and today is the first day of the month, October 1st. And guess what? 8 months to go for school. So we had class elections today, and I got beat by 1 point to be class president. So my girl Casey actually got president. My friend Charles got vice president. The girl Carolina got secretary. Noreen got treasurer. Stacy got like student events, planning. And what's his name? they've got Student Affairs. Now, I'm part of the Student Affairs chairman type of crew, but what the freak do Student Affairs do? I'm not happy about this position only because I feel like I'm not going to be heard when I have a big voice. I was upset, I'm not going to lie. I mean, anybody would be upset if they didn't get the position that they wanted. And I did not give Casey, with me being her friend, the love that she was looking for after she won. I did feel kind of bad about that, but then again, it's like, this is how I deal with things. Like, it's not like I'm not happy for you, it's just that I'm just mad about what happened to me. I'm just focusing on me, my feelings. I can't share with you, but at the same time, I think like, well, what if you won? How would you feel in return if she did the same thing to you? I started thinking like that. So she put me to the side and talked to me about it, and I was like, I respect that. And I told her, like, I'm not mad about it, but at the same time, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad that I didn't get that spot. So, yes, guys, I was a party pooper, and I apologize for that. And that was selfish of not giving her, what she was deserving of. So, she beat me by 1 point. And the people that did vote for me came to me and told me, and I was like, oh, you guys are going to make me cry. You're going to make me cry. You guys are going to make me cry. But it is what it is. Moving on to other things, I just pray that I at least get my sorority and get into that. So just want to throw that out to you guys. And today was also like the opening or like the introduction to ATI, because now we're about to really get the NCLEX thing going to get us prepared for it 8 months in advance. It's a good thing, because the way my school is set up, we're set up to learn. We're basically set up to get prepared for the NCLEX, where some programs might get you prepared just for graduation. So there's a difference. So now the ball is rolling for real. Like, they get into it. They getting real with it. So we have an ATI assignment that is due to, well, not due tomorrow, but it opens up tomorrow actually. And they have this ATI broken down into 3 parts, where they have assessment A, then I think remediation. So we have new seating arrangement. And by the way, today is Wednesday. And I sit all the way in the front now by the teacher. But today is more of a study hall and lab. So more likely I'm not going to really be in the classroom today. I don't really want to be bothered. So, yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. And it's on now? Okay. Make sure I get that in there. You got it? I was cracking up. I turned Liz off though.
Because we did all this cutting of paper and everything, I want us to be, and you have been, but I want to continue to be cognitive of the next class that's coming in. So we'll stop at about 5.
Hey guys. So I haven't really talked on the video in 2 days, which was Wednesday and Thursday. But I did get some footage of like things that we were doing in those 2 days that I didn't record. Today is Friday, of course. Got the white on. I'm at Hill Haven, of course, at this place. today is basically the same thing. Sorry about that. One of my classmates called. She wanted to know if she had to come to clinical or to the school for a lab today. It's like, I'm not in your group, so I wouldn't know. But, anywho, it's a basic Friday clinical, of course. Doing the same thing. You know, get our patient up and communicate with them and all that stuff. And then today my son has a game. And by the way, they won their first game on Wednesday. It's 2-1. And now they got a game tonight. It's going to be cold, though. It's cold where I'm at. It's really cold. Like, fall is arrived. Has arrived, I'm going to say. But I love fall, so. Especially we can wear, like, cozy clothes to school. But we can't wear a uniform. But anyways, that's about it. That's all we're doing today. Oh, let me show you something, guys. Her right there, that's our clinical leader. She's all right, but she's not all right. Like, I respect when you are training a majority of people under you. You know, that's your license or whatever. But you don't have to be so snooty about it. And then it's like, when it comes to, like, we need help in the rooms, she's like, well, I can't help you lift anybody or this and that. It's like, then what's the purpose of us calling on you if you can't really help us? And what I mean by that is, like, I understand that you don't want to hurt yourself on a facility that's not where you really work at, and you're not getting benefits for it if you do hurt yourself. But I hate to even say this. Like, if some of us already had the experience in the field, you kind of should give us, like, a little bit of a leeway. I mean, we are risking our own benefits when it comes to trying to do people on our own or lift them up to get into the chair. You know, even we to assist the person, or we have like another aide in a room with us. But sometimes those aides here, you tell them, like, you know, I'm ready to get this person up, and they just give you a look like, it's like, what's the purpose of y'all being here when technically still need us to do this and that type of thing. But, you know, like I said, benefit of a doubt, we can't hurt ourselves, and then next thing you know, we're out on medical leave or whatever because we could avoid just letting the aides do it and not us that actually work at the facility. So, but sometimes she can just be like, ugh. She's fair. I know she means well, but sometimes you just need to chill. And also, me and Casey, we worked our differences out. Just want to let you guys know that. And now we cool. We both had a funky day. I had my day, she had her day, and then we talked about it. I told her, like, you know, at the end of the day, when this program is done, only some of us might still stay in contact. But when the program is over, most people don't even stay in contact together. So I just told her, like, there's certain people in my life that I feel has longevity with me. And I told her that. I told her, like, I see you as someone that I want in my life for a long time. But if you was, like, someone that really didn't care too much after the program is over, just being honest, then I want to make the adjustments of trying to make things work between us. Trust and believe that. And she said the same thing. And now we're cool, even though, you know, it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, like, hey girl. You know, we letting things get back to where it was. But like I said, and that's another thing too, guys. When you start these programs, or you're already in the program, remember that you're there to handle business and get to the end to get your license. If you feel like you made bonds with people and you feel like they're they're someone that you feel that's going to be a friend for a lifetime. Okay. But don't make friendships too early in the program, if you know what I mean. And that's where my mistake is sometimes, where I see everybody as a friend or stuff like that. And sometimes you have to sit back and observe before you give people titles. You just can't be like, oh, it's my friend because we're cool, we're laughing, we shared a couple of things, now we're friends. Slow down. Trust me. Because as the program extends even further, you're going to start seeing people for who they are. And you can't change people. So sometimes you can confront the person if you feel it's worth telling them, like, I know we're not cool like that. You can stop trying to butter things up like you really like me. But when you're in a program, sometimes you just gotta let things go. Like, you know what? I'm here for one thing, and then handle my business and graduate and get my license. Because technically, if I didn't know you before I came to the program, more likely I'm not going to really know you after the program. Because it takes long to understand people, to know people, to figure things out, who they really are, their personality. So, like I said, when you join these programs, or when you get into the program, or you're already in the program, just observe people before giving them titles. And that's going to be the end of this video for this week, guys. I appreciate you guys holding on till Friday, the ones that are subscribed to my channel, and I appreciate your support every time. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Stay prayed up, stay blessed, and just look at your circle and really observe people, because you just never know who might be removed from this season. Because I think it's like the season removal. You have to remove people. You have to just be honest with people about things that's on your mind, how you feel about them. Because if you keep letting things linger and linger and linger, people are going to get more and more comfortable where they feel like they can run over you. And you don't want that neither. So remove people if you have to. Because you'll need toxics around you. You don't need that around you, especially when you're going for a goal and they're just holding you back. Everybody's not going to be happy for you neither. And sometimes it's not even a reason why they don't like you. Just people just like to see you in the spot where they're at, because they're not going further into life. So remember that. Remove people. Get them out. Let them sit in the balcony somewhere. Let them see you from afar. Love them from afar, but let them see you do your thing from afar, because they don't need to be too close to you. Because when they get too close, that's when they start to plot. So handle your business. Do you. Because remember, this is your goal, not everybody else's. Everybody might be going for the same thing you're going for at the same time, but your goal is your goal. And you know what you have to do to get to the end. So like I said, guys, I love you. I'll see you next week. And you guys stay prayed up. And have a good weekend. Yeah, I'm about to go pin my hair up, go inside this building, and enjoy clinical. Oh, forgot to tell you guys. So, remember when I had got in trouble? Well, not trouble, but I had challenged the teacher about how does she lecture and all this stuff. So I actually had a meeting with her and my counselor, or you call them your what do they call these people? It's like a counselor, whatever, but advisor. That's what they call them, advisors at our school. So they were like, you are a strong leader. You have a voice, and you're very helpful and everything, but you have to stop helping people. Because I told them the reason why I made a comment I made about how do you teach, because it's like it's all over the place, and we're not understanding what you want us to do. But I was actually speaking up for other people that are afraid to speak up. And, that's my problem. Sometimes I speak up too much where I may speak up for someone and then they don't follow through with saying, well, if you break the ice, I'll say something. No. So stop covering for other people. That's like the bottom line. You gotta let people speak up for themselves when it comes to being in programs, because when you challenge a teacher or even like a clinical leader or whatever, it kind of makes you look bad in character. And I don't want that on me, because that's not my character where I just buzz somebody up. I'm more like a one-to-one person and go to the direct person. And I felt wrong. I felt guilty, and I did apologize for that, because I wrote an email before the meeting, like a week before the meeting. But they said, like, just polish myself up, because they said you will be a good nurse. You are an amazing person, and you are a leader. And we see that in you versus other people. But she said the reason why I teach the way I teach, because I want to bring people full potential out. And I said I respect that, because when you go to universities, they're not going to give you the answer. They're not going to hold your hand. You basically offer yourself. You have to learn your style of learning, and you have to basically push yourself, because there's people out here that's not going to hold your hand. There's some that will, some won't. So basically that's what the meeting was about. Basically that we put our differences to the side. I got a verbal warning. I had to sign paper, of course. But that was just a verbal, and I'm going to make sure I don't make no more mistakes with that, because I can eventually get my own self out the program because of how I handle things inappropriately and not professionally. So watch what you say, guys. But if you do feel like you have to pull your professor to the side or anything, make that known to them personally and not in front of everybody, because it kind of puts them on the spot. And then next thing you know, it leads to confusion, because what I might say that's confusing for others might not be for other people. And having outbursts like that just makes you look stupid. So if you want to build character, keep your reputation good, just do things in a professional manner. But anyways, guys, this really is the end of my video. I have to get going inside this clinical site because it's 7:16 and we have to be there by 7:30. So like I said, I will see you guys next week. Be good. And leave comments below if you want me to discuss anything. If you want to get to know me more, just let me know. And I'll make a video on that too. Alright, guys. See you later to my future nurses and to everybody. Thank you.